So best friends got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max. Everyone in school while I was in the lab, cooking up some beats that would turn into tracks. High school chillin', I was on a mission. I had bigger dreams of being a musician. Teachers always talked but I couldn't seem to listen. I lived in a fantasy land, they called it fiction. But I was gonna be big one day, playing shows on the road to a sold out stage. Nobody really cared or believed I would make it anywhere close, I would fail and fade. But that's cool, I love that, cause any little doubt gives me energy back. And now I'm in a place where I'm glad I never gave up on the dreams I had. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. Yeah, let's go. So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you hit, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risks. Investing and testing is all that they did. It's not complicated, it just takes grit. So never give up, take a swing at it. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen, anyone who did anything took a big swing.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Pick and Roll episode 40. Hopefully everyone's having a great day, even though my Phillies lost in a horrible fashion. But that's besides the point. I'm here with my guys, Coach Ed Gladney, Next Shift Randy, Rios from Just Trains Podcast, and Blaze Radio. How's everyone doing?
Yo, I'm here.
Fabulous, simply fabulous.
All right.
Feeling sensational.
Yeah. Now, there was actually something that came out yesterday, and I actually made a video on it today. If you guys didn't see it, go check it out. Ben Simmons was in an interview, and he was if he was in order to get traded again, he said he would go to Philly because that's his second home. And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna get my reaction because that's in my video. So if Blaze, I know. Sixers, that's your team.
Well, he might want to go to Philly, but does Philly want him? That's the question.
Yeah, that was my video, actually.
Of course, he would want to come back. You know, he knows the people that work for, the strength people, the doctors, the people that work for the organization. He's been with them. So I get the familiarity. He'd want to come back and try to fix what was broken, but we need to make sure he's not still broken before Philly would want to bring him back. And that's definitely still up for debate.
I know. It's crazy.
It's almost like he'd have to go to China or somewhere else and prove he can still ball before anybody in the NBA is going to welcome him back.
Yeah. This guy just no winner.
I mean, if he was in FIBA right now scoring 25 and 10, people might want him to come back and think maybe he figured it out, but there's no signs of him figuring out all the stuff that was wrong.
Yeah.
Because he still can't shoot a jumper to save his life.
If he did a lot of the other stuff effectively and efficiently and consistently, I don't think scoring would be an issue because look at Dennis Rodman.
If he could be the
So,
facilitator he was supposed to be, I
mhm,
mean, there was Magic
mhm,
Johnson comparisons to him when he came out of college.
mhm.
Oh my god. It's just like the biggest flop. So, Blaze, would you redo that trade? Like, would you not have done that trade then?
To get rid of him?
Yeah, because there was also people talking about I would not even do that trade now.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really one to regret and try to change the past. What's done is done. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think him being here would have changed his outlook any differently and made him snap out of it any quicker.
Yeah. Randy, you got anything to say about this with the whole Ben Simmons wanting to may want to come back? Second home?
I just think it's hilarious. If it's not a Ben Simmons thing, it's we should have never let go Jimmy Butler. Then it's Tobias is making too much money, and now it's Harden. It's like, man, the 76ers needed a soap opera show at this point. It's like, my goodness.
They should just bring in CM Punk. Cause some more problems like he does wherever he is. So, why not? It would make sense at this point.
Is he actually going to be suspended tonight? Is Punk suspended?
It's all the work. No, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Just this whole freaking thing.
It's a mess. Yeah, I'd rather talk about, the players that are going to be playing, not the what ifs, not the Hardens, not the Simmons. Let's talk about who, is going to play.
Okay. All right. Since you brought that up, Joel Embiid, quote unquote, trusts Daryl Morey and Josh Harris and feels a quote unquote loyalty to the Sixers for supporting him during the early stages of his career, Paul Hundrick reports. Embiid also been, quote unquote, kept in the loop on the organization's future plans, as Ramona Shelburne noted. So, is he actually gonna be loyal? Or I don't know. If he actually trusts, that's a better question.
I have an issue. I have an issue with that whole concept. I get, quote unquote, certain players wanting to be kept in the loop, but you're not an executive. That's a management and coach's decision. You don't let everyone on your roster know what's going on, so why should they be treated any differently? They're players. That's really what it boils down to. If you want to ask their opinion on something, fine, but I personally don't like it. Because you're giving them too much power, which goes into what, the NBA sees now, where these players are deciding franchises and then you're bailing out on them after they've made decisions based on what said player would like, with the thought of, it's going to keep him happy and keep him here. But you have, 14 other players on this roster? Yeah. I just, that's me. I've always had an issue with that. I have always, and I don't think I'll ever change with that.
I'm with you on that, Coach. It's the GM James that LeBron that has done that shit.
Yep.
It's the younger generation that now they are. Back in the day, that they listen to your coach no matter what. Now these kids make 5 times as much as the coaches, and they feel they're the stars. They're the ones producing. They're the ones going out there and playing. And I kind of get that, but it doesn't give you the power over the team. You're not a GM. You weren't picked to be a general manager. You weren't picked on this team to be an owner. You were picked to play. But the respect, it doesn't seem like it's there like it should be towards those who are above the players anymore.
It's players above everybody nowadays, it looks like.
Well, I just say this because, I've run into some teams at the minor league, semi-pro level that tried that BS with me. And all I say to them is, okay, you go ahead, you do your game plan, you do your scouting, you break down film, everything that the coaches and the management staff that they do, set up your games, whatever it is, get your uniforms, get it cleaned, all of that. You do all that now, since it's strictly about you guys and not about the everyone. Go out there and run a game. You're tired. You're not going to think half the times. That's why you need the eyes on the sideline. But hey, and you know what? Some players get smart and they say, no, we can't do it. We need everyone. Those who want to act like that, I'm not the coach for you. That's what I always tell them. I'm just not the coach for you. You can't play for me.
I wouldn't defend what some of the players are doing, but if you kind of think of it, say you work at a pizza joint and your boss makes $50,000, but you, as the guy making the pizzas, are making $200,000. You're making 4 or 5 times what your boss is making. That's going to, feed you the wrong false sense of entitlement, and you shouldn't have that. If you're earning that much, you earn that much. You still weren't hired as the boss.
Exactly.
So, like I said, I know people are going to jump on me for that comment, but like I said, I'm not defending them. I'm just trying to understand it. Once someone's there getting paid 4 or 5 times, they think they're the damn boss, but they're not. But then there's some of these owners that are letting the players dictate.
And that's the issue.
And I think what happens too is when a coach comes up to a player and goes, "Hey, like, what do you think of so and so?" and they give them their honest opinion based on what they've seen, based if they played with them or not, right? And let's say the team gets that player, they get that sense of entitlement, like, see, they went to me, so now like I'm part of the team's decision-making plans, and then before you know it, that door's kicked down and you can't build it back up because now the player's got that sense of entitlement. So yeah, it comes at all ways, really.
And the fact now is if they don't get what they want, they could request a damn trade.
Yes.
They'll sit out.
Way too much of that shit.
Bye.
Coach, how many players in the 70s and 80s requested a trade?
Not many. Not many.
Probably maybe one or two. And in the whole 2 decades.
Few and far in between.
Yeah. Different time, different era.
Yeah.
No, it's just, I get it. Now it's just, it bothers me when players try to think that they control the narrative because, yes, you're getting paid and people come out to see you. I get that. I understand that. But you're paid your salary for that because of that. But you're not paid a salary to make executive decisions. Now, if they come to you and ask you your opinion, what do you think? How do you feel? That's different. But if they don't, it should not be a problem. Period. Case closed. Because like I said earlier, you have a whole roster and everyone's going to think differently. And anybody who's been in the executive, they know you can't go to every last one of your employees and ask them because they're all going to think differently, or they're only going to think about themselves and try and put themselves in the best position so they can capitalize. And ultimately, it's not what's best for the organization. So, but that's me.
I mean, I could speak as a manager. I used to have 20, 30 people that worked underneath me. And sure, there was a handful of those guys that I valued their opinion for the business. But would I let them make all the decisions, like be the final say? No, but I would pull a couple of them aside and say, hey, man, you're doing a really good job. What are you doing well? Share it with the others. What do you think about this or that? But it's just too much power to the player right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. When they're making as much money as they are, they feel like they can do whatever they want. We're going to break down some of the people's contracts because I got a whole list of them.
Ain't going to change anytime soon either, fellas. I mean, I wish it would, but that ain't never. It's going to get worse before it gets better. You're going to start seeing player coaches. I don't know, he's going to be the coach and the player because he's making all the damn decisions.
What is this, like semi-pro? He's the player, owner, coach, whatever?
Yep.
The only one who I ever saw that was good at it was Bill Russell. Yeah. That's the only one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Nikki, how's it going, man?
Players make too much money and make too much decisions for the team. Requesting trades.
Well, we've known that for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
And then, Nikki, I brought up the fact that Ben Simmons wants to come back if he's given an opportunity.
Please.
I already made a video on it, so I'm not gonna give my opinion on it. I saw your short, so I know your opinion on it.
His YouTube short?
Yes, his YouTube short. Yeah.
Making a real video about it.
Butterfly's got another point. I mean, they're making money in high school and college now with NIL and stuff. So it's like they're already going to come into that frame of mind. Hey, when I was a senior in high school and a freshman in college, I made more than you, coach. Why would I listen to you?
Why do I got to practice?
Terrible practice.
Talking about practice.
It's a terrible attitude, but that's just the way it is nowadays, unfortunately. For some, I wouldn't put everybody in that.
No, it's not a
category. There's a lot of kids that
really
still
build
respect
a championship culture.
Yeah,
it's part of the reason why.
Yeah. Now, is the NBA actually the highest league or whatever that has the players requesting a trade? Is it the
Yep.
NBA?
In the
Is it-
NFL, NFL does it too.
NFL doesn't do it as much as NBA, though, I feel.
There's
Yeah.
plenty of divas that do it in the NFL. Probably not as much, but
Nah. I think the NBA is a lot more player driven than the other leagues. Like you don't really have guys forcing their way out of out of teams like in the NBA.
No, you
James
don't.
Harden.
your second
James
string
Harden fell to
lineman, your second string lineman's going to ask for a trade. What are you gonna? You're not gonna
Derek Barnett, I want out.
look.
I want out.
See, I mean, that's what I mean. You're getting that more from.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
Yeah,
just
the
setting a
NBA.
bad precedent. Setting a bad
And
precedent
look,
for
it's starting
all
to get more
sports.
trades and more trade deadline moves in the NFL these past couple of years. So it's starting to get
Yeah.
to that point there as well.
What's up,
Yeah.
Jamar?
And Randy, how is it in hockey? Do they ask trades for much or no?
There's a lot of players in hockey that usually have like a no trade clause for the most part, like you're talking like the big boys. But
Yeah.
but honestly, man, like it just like any other sport, it's hard to get into hockey and like be at that NHL level. So like most of the time, guys won't complain really in a sense unless there's like something that like comes to an arise where like there needs to be something that needs to be talked about. But you don't see the trades really unless it's like trade deadline where a GM's offloading a contract that's expiring and they're not making the playoffs and they just want to gain some assets back for a potential draft capital. And you'll see that, but you'll never see like a Connor McDavid being traded for like an Austin Matthews type deal, the two best centers in the league right now when it comes to scoring and whatnot. So, no.
I mean, there's egos in every sport, but you hardly ever hear of a hockey diva.
What about
Yeah.
baseball? No, baseball.
There's
Not at all.
Not like that. No, it's not. I don't hear it on to that magnitude. It really is baseball. I mean, it really is basketball.
Yeah.
You're going to get it from the top tier people too, unfortunately, because they're the ones pulling the most weight, selling the most jerseys, making the most money. And we talked about this before on this same podcast. Keep in mind, the egos are going to be there. These kids have been treated like kings and queens for over 10 years of their life, getting
Right.
everything they want because they're a superstar. And now they
Ergo,
think they
Ben
can dictate
Simmons.
everything.
Ergo, Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I actually found a list on Twitter of the highest paid contracts going into next year. And
Alexa, stop. Sorry.
no, you're good. I got one tier too. I was recording a video the other day, and I kept on saying that word. I'm not going to say it now because it's going to go off, but yeah, it's annoying. So Steph Curry next year is going to be making $51 million, rounded up to 52.
Whew.
Just look at this.
Just the
money.
amount of people above 40 million is That's crazy. I would have never guessed there's that many.
No.
holy
A-
shit.
And then the last one, Tobias.
Boy.
Talk about overpaid. I'm
Yeah,
not saying he's not good, but a $40 million player?
I
He's
mean,
making almost as much as Luca.
There's Freddie in there. There, Rio, Freddie Van Vliet's in there.
Yeah.
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 You're not a fan of that?
Luckily, there's an ad after year 3, so not
Exactly.
the worst. It's just the market today, but man, that's staggering.
If you had to
Staggering.
pick one that's overpaid, I got to go with Bradley Beal.
Yeah. I
I
would
gotta
say
go.
he would be down.
I mean, Giannis is better than him. You can argue Kawhi's better
Is
than
he
him.
overpaid? Is he overpaid because of his injuries or the talent?
What about Rudy Gobert?
Yeah, Gobert, I
Talent-
wouldn't put up there. I'm
yeah,
trying to think.
yeah.
Even Van
41
Fleet,
million for
even Clay,
Gobert.
even Zach LaVine, those are not the top 10 players in the game.
I would go as far as saying Paul George and Kawhi. They're part-time players.
Yeah, George and Kawhi too. Yep.
So you're basing it off of injury, not talent. That's why I asked that. So
Yeah.
I'm basing it on what have you done for me lately?
And then
Is this the
halftime's
top
favorite
20?
player,
Trey Young.
Trae
Trae
Young.
Young.
Is he worth that much?
I mean, if everybody else is making 40, he's the
I
best
mean, look
on
at
his
AD.
team.
AD is, if you want to say he's the champion. Klay Thompson, he's a champion. So I mean, it's
I think
That's-
Giannis is underpaid. He should
It's
be up
just-
higher, I feel like.
Oh, Jokic, I didn't even see that there. So.
The
Yeah.
elite of the elite should be on this list. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
should be the
Yes.
the all NBAs, and then everybody else should be making, I don't know, 30, 20. It's still a shitload of money.
It's
But
still
You
a
know
lot.
what, though?
It's
Players.
still-
it's the
It's-
contract. It's how bad that team wanted that player.
Well, they're
How
over.
bad
Halftime.
that? How much money does that team have to pay them? They might not be worth that much, but
Wait,
you need them
halftime's
that
in
bad.
attack? I can't look.
He said,
Halftime.
"What is up?"
Halftime, your favorite player is making $40 million this next year.
But
Dude,
it's also a matter of the CBA because with the CBA, and then when you go in for contract negotiations, you look at who's in front of you and you compare yourself, and that's what you're doing. You're jumping those who were there, no matter what. You know, Jokic can look at this and say, "Well, you know what? I got a championship. You know, I should be ahead of Joel Embiid."
Actually,
And that's what
so
you're
much
doing.
money.
Maybe
Take
the-
1 million from the top 20 and give that to the freaking poor people of the world or something, man. Just think about that. Take 1 million from these 20 people. That's $20 million. You know how much good that can do? And it wouldn't mean much to these guys to lose $1 million.
Now you're going somewhere totally different.
That's so
because-
much money on the screen I'm looking at. It's making me sick to
okay,
think.
and I'm going to say this
especially
then,
for a guy like
because
Dame Lillard.
but when you say that, what about the owners? Now you're talking about millionaires versus billionaires. You're saying taking $1 million from millionaires.
Take it
but
from
we're
the
not
billion.
saying-
Take it from the owners too.
Oh, okay.
Their names aren't in front of my face. I'm just looking here going, now these are some of the best players. Sure, they should be paid the highest.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
I
Yeah,
mean,
there's a couple that probably shouldn't be up there, but like I said, it depends on how bad the team needed them, how much money that team had, and if they have the money to pay them to get them.
and
So I don't have a problem
And
with
that
any
player's
of this. It's
leverage.
just-
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert, that haul.
Arku, it's market value, like Arku said. Once
Yes.
a couple people are making 40, then everybody wants to make the 40. And if they can afford it, they're making enough money to pay them this. That's what they're worth.
See, you say Gobert because he doesn't score a lot, but he does a lot of the other stuff. Rebounds,
He does.
plays
No, but-
defense.
Look what has
Even
Timberwolves.
against
What have
Canada,
they
though,
done?
in the FIBA Cup, coach, he got his pants handed to him. Man, there was times where it's like he looked slow, he looked confused.
Oh yes,
But
I
go down
agree
a
with
little
you.
bit. Ask me this then. Would you take anybody below that Gobert instead of him?
It
I would
think
depends
Luka.
it depends on what you're trying to do with your
Luka.
team.
I'm
That's
saying
the whole
overall.
point.
You go up a little bit. where you can
Overall,
see
yeah,
Gobert.
Luka. I'm taking Luka. Yes, I
From
definitely
Gobert
AD,
down, you could start your team with one of those
AD,
players. Is it Gobert?
AD
Probably
and
not.
Luka.
No.
I'll take AD and Luka.
Yeah.
The rest of them, no. I'm not going to sit here and say yeah. But
I'm
Zach
not taking this
Levine,
guy.
no. But Zach Levine is always on. I mean, he's what I call an all crap type of player because every time you turn around, he's getting hurt, and it's crap, I'm hurt. No, no.
I say, oh shit, but yeah, I know what you mean.
But I wasn't trying to say it, so I was being nice. So, but yeah, so I mean, but that's professional sports across the whole spectrum, man.
And I
You
get it
look
too.
at the
They're not just any basketball players. These are the best in the entire world. They put in work every day. I'm not saying they don't deserve it.
Let's
Like
not
I know
go there,
Butterfly's
but-
saying that's messed up for a game, but that's their profession. I mean, I would expect the
Mm.
best doctors in the world to be paid the best too,
Right.
Yeah,
et cetera, et cetera. They're the best in the world at their profession. So yes, they should make them a lot of money. And if
Yeah,
that
I saw
profession
that
is
one.
bringing in enough to pay them 40, then they can pay them 40.
Yeah. And then, Coach, you were bringing up
Thank
Rudy
you.
Gobert
You need to
earlier.
be my
This is part of the problem
my
with
He's not even on here.
union
solid
rep.
This is the
players
Bleacher
or
Report's
players that
top
don't deliver
15
when it
bigs for
matters
next
most
season.
getting paid this type of money, like Julius Randle, because as long as they're getting paid that baggage, he's going to be more worried about that than stepping up in the big situations.
Julius doesn't even get paid close to what those guys are getting paid. I think he's at 21 mil.
He's at 21, 22 the last time I
Yeah,
checked.
yeah. So yeah, as a Knicks fan, I have to admit I'm not mad at Julius there because he could be clamoring for so much more. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, looking at that list though, the top 15 bigs.
For next season, there's no Gobert at all. Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, Davis, Towns, Siakam,
Let's go.
Adebayo,
Yeah, I'd have
Williamson,
Gobert in there
Jaren
somewhere.
Jackson Jr., DeMontis Sabonis, Evan Mobley, Chris Stapps, Draymond Green,
Gobert would be
DeAndre
around
Ayton,
10.
and Julius Randle.
Someone in
mean,
Bleacher
well,
Report's smoking too much on this one.
all right, we
They
got
forgot.
we're talking about Gobert as one that should probably be. You could make an argument for what other bigs in the league could you make an argument for?
AD.
AD is on the list. He's 4.
AD's 4.
Oh yeah, there he is.
I'm trying to think now.
Because right now, 14 and 15, depending on who it is, you can make an argument for dropping them depending on who you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, could you see Wembanyama here next year? We're going to talk about that later, but
He's a rookie. I'm not putting him on there.
Yeah,
Right
he's
now.
got to show he can play at
I'm
this
just
level
saying.
first.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying. I was just saying, like,
I mean, Jeff's boy with the Nets. Would we put on? Could
Oh yeah.
who?
What's
Jared
his name?
Oh,
The center.
Claxton? Claxton?
Yeah.
Nicholas
Could
Claxton.
you? Would you make an argument? Do you think you could? I mean, DeAndre Ayton. Could you make an argument for Claxton over Ayton?
I was just about to say that you could. I was just about to say that, Coach.
Good.
I mean, would you put Claxton over Randall?
Probably.
Okay. I would not put him over Draymond. I think.
No. That's why I said 14 and 15. Claxton, Julius Claxton, and maybe they're about the same. Ayton.
He
I don't
just
know.
didn't step up in the playoffs. That was him. He didn't step up in the playoffs.
I mean, but what other bigs? We just said 2 that we're thinking about.
Mitchell Robinson?
No.
He's not.
There's
okay.
no way. Julius is definitely better than Mitchell.
Hey, he's better than me. Ouch.
Gobert.
All-star, 4-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Defense, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. That's what Rudy Gobert's got in his handles.
Yeah, so I put Gobert over at 14 or 15. I could see the argument.
Yeah.
The one that kind of bothers me though is Zion. How many times did he play last year?
I mean, well, you said this is for next season, though. That's the reason. This is for next season.
What about Miles Turner?
Yeah, there's
That's
another
a good
great
one.
one.
That's
Real
a great
good
one.
Played 29 games last year.
Zion, yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, this is for next season, so this is a projection. So
I know. I'm just giving him
I
his
mean,
answer.
but based on that, Zion is rated right where he needs to be right now because, I mean, let's be real. He's box office, as Stephen A. will say. People will come to see him play.
Yeah.
So, and that's the first thing. That's the first thing I look at. Will people come out to see them play? And
then he may not play because of injury.
Jared Allen has. It's another one should be considered top 15.
Yeah, you can put Jared Allen over
but the
Mando
argument is, the argument is Allen doesn't start.
Here's another list, and Gobert's 4th in the top 30 bigs in the NBA for 2023. Gobert 4th, but he's not on this list.
I'm confused.
I think they just forgot Gobert on this list. I think whoever did this forgot that he played.
And then I don't know why I have. Oh wait, shoot! I just hit the wrong thing. God dang it! Hold on. There it is. I don't know why I had this up, but apparently I had this. Josh Hart into the starting lineup over Brandon Ingram.
Ingram's been scoring 6 or 7 points every game. I have no problem with that. It doesn't mean you're any better or worse. It's how you playing in that type of game.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at what he's doing there with the USA. I mean, rebounding. He's doing all the dirty work. So
Mm-hmm.
To be
I
fair,
get it. I
Warren's a really good
understand.
team with that.
And as a coach, you
Like,
got to
yeah,
make
he's,
those tough moves. They're all all-stars. I mean, when you're playing
Yeah.
with an all-star team like that, if someone's not producing in the starting lineup, you move around. And the article I read said he's not just not going to play Ingram. He wants to see how Ingram does off the bench instead. Still going to get time. But when you're scoring 6 or 7, give someone like Hart the opportunity to prove he belongs there.
A
don't have no
future
problem with
big three of the Knicks. A future big three: Brunson, Hart, Bridges.
Hey, the one we need
Bridges
to
is
be talking
not
about right
coming.
now is Anthony Edwards.
I'm saying
He
it
is
in a couple years. I'm not saying
Anthony
now.
Edwards is
He's not coming.
exploding for that team.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards is making an example to be a top 5 player
Mhm.
based on how he's
Mhm.
playing right now.
Yeah, like we
Mhm.
talked about last week.
Yeah, I think he is ready to take that leap. showing what he's doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
But
then-
what do we say too that holds him back is Carl Anthony
Karl
Towns.
Anthony
You don't have
Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns here, which is allowing him to prosper.
Yeah. And then with Jaren Jackson, if he could stay healthy, he was on that previous list. I think he was under Zion. So if he
Yeah,
could
I'd put
stay
him up there,
healthy,
too.
he's a defensive player of the year, 2-time all NBA first team defense. So he could be something good if he just stays healthy.
His game, I think, will grow even more when they get Ja back and Ja gets into game shape and is playing the way he was before all the drama, because
Yeah.
those two were dangerous. So
Yeah,
I
that pick
agree
and
with
roll.
you. Yeah.
Crazy. Oh, and apparently the referee retired. Eric
Oh, yeah.
Lewis just announced his
Yeah.
retirement.
And they closed the investigation since he retired. So
Yeah.
How convenient.
no, look, come on. You know what
Really?
they did. They said to him, look, you either retire or we're going to investigate, and it's going to cause a whole lot of dirt and cause problems. So what did he do? And now this way, when you retire, guess what? He still gets his benefits.
Yep.
So they were being nice, and most of us will, as fans, we're just like, okay, he retired. Let's move on to the next subject of the matter. That's all that was. I mean, hell, what is he probably going to get as a retiree from the NBA? What, 100, 200 grand a year?
Man.
That
Hey,
is
you want
playing for-
to talk about who needs paid more? I'm an advocate for paying the referees a lot. They put up with shit nonstop. Every
Yeah.
sport. The most
I
unappreciated
didn't know
profession in professional sports.
I did not know Cat was playing for the DR.
Yeah.
Yep.
I respect that because he's doing that for his mom. Rest in peace to her. So I get it. That's respect.
All right. And then here is the Bleacher Report's top 15 wings for next season. Whee!
I'm more of a flat kind of guy, not a wing.
Yeah. So we got Tatum, LeBron, KD, Butler, Leonard, George, Brown, Bridges, Ingram, Markkanen, Banchero,
That's a
DeRozan,
fact. Butterfly.
Wiggins, Anunoby, and Chris Bennett.
Carroll is a wing. He's a big.
Oh my gosh.
Who?
He plays the plays the
Banchero's
four.
like he played 4.
Is this Bleacher Report too, Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be the same guy who was high.
No, that's NBA.
Yeah,
I'm
Sunday.
gonna say I'm gonna
Bleacher.
No,
I'm
no.
gonna-
Yep.
I'm going to say something that's very unpopular, but I am not
Unpopular
taking Jason
opinion.
number one. I'm
Who?
not going to take Jason Tatum number one because he's not. To me, he's not even number one in his own team. Jaylen Brown is better than him. Sorry, that's.
No, I
just-
can agree with you on that. But it's my guy Bobby from Beantown Breakdown. He's a huge Boston fan. He keep on telling me. Actually, he just DM'd me this a couple days ago. He goes into big time situations. It's Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum every single time. Yep.
Blaze, you know what I'm talking about. Money time, you go to your best player to close it out or to bring you back. And Tatum doesn't produce. Brown does.
It's true.
You got Mikal Bridges on here.
That's true.
At
Yep.
8. You got him at 8.
Where's Middleton on there?
He's 15.
All right, I'm looking at another list, just seeing if it's similar. Jalen,
But Banchero
Bridges,
as a wing.
Scotty Barnes ain't on there. He's 13.
There's no
in
Scotty
that.
Barnes on this.
No, there's an OG.
Yeah, I know.
See, this list is James, Durant,
Oh,
Kawhi, Tatum, similar people. Butler just rearranged a little bit. Top
Yeah.
10.
Would you put Mikal over Ingram?
See, both of these lists are tough because wings and bigs, like we talked about this the last couple of weeks too. It's so gray area now with the players.
The
Yeah, the
positions.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
The
it.
wings are going to play a small forward sometime. The bigs are going to come out and play a wing sometimes. It just depends on who the big and who the wing is. All you have is forwards and guards anymore, people.
Yep.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, in terms of the importance on their team, would I put Bridges, Mikel over Ingram? Honestly, probably not.
Oh
I
shit!
mean,
Scratch this list has Simmons on it.
he just last year was really when because he's the man on his team, but he wasn't before that. So I
Yeah.
mean, sure.
Ingram averaged or Bridges averaged a little bit more than Ingram, just by like a point and a half, maybe a point.
But that's point. Yeah, I
The
guess.
1
Yeah.
point. The 1 point.
I
And with
like that
Zion,
Laurie Markkinen in there because isn't he also like a stretch four? Isn't he like the power
Who?
forward, small forward, Laurie Markkinen?
he's like a 3-4.
So I mean, they play wing, they play three.
Yeah, I like that though. It's
a little more interchangeable.
Remember, he spent his time off with his countrymen in the army. He was
Yeah.
for his army, so
Yeah, he's playing now in
FIBA.
FIBA.
I mean, there's not no big huge name that I would put on this list that isn't there. I mean,
Hey, look. there's
See,
no,
the question is
Tobias.
Banchero shouldn't be on here to me. He shouldn't.
I haven't seen enough of him.
He's a big. He's a 4. He really is. I mean, I get the position list, but based on everyone else, I mean, now you're gonna force me to really look at his game. I mean, does he handle? How does he handle? Does he bring the ball up? Because a lot of these guys, they do this. They facilitate. I mean, I don't know.
But this is wing. We're talking about wings.
Yeah, Banchero is not to me a wing.
Unless I don't know if I haven't seen them that team enough to see if they use him a lot as a wing.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
We have to watch the game a little closer.
I mean, I know he's good. You're right, Arco. He's good. I'm not saying he's not. It's just that you're saying he's a wing, where to me, I look at him as a big. I mean, he's what, 6'9", 6'10", and he pretty much plays the 4 spot in Orlando, right?
6'10".
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
He's a power forward. He's listed as a power forward.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, this list. I mean, this article is.
This, I feel like Wiggins is too low.
He shot 20.
Who are you going to move him up over?
Just like you said, Banchero.
Well, Banchero moving out completely. That's just going to move everybody up one spot. But are you
You're
moving
moving
Wiggins
around
over
completely.
DeRozan?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm saying, Banchero to me is not a wing. So I'm moving him out. So everybody moves up. So are you moving Wiggins over DeRozan? Are you moving him over Ingram? You can make an
I
argument
might
for
move him over
Bridges.
DeRozan, but not not marketing. Didn't he win most improved player?
Yeah.
Yeah, so not marketing. So I would definitely move him over DeRozan.
Okay, so
Just because it's
you're-
scoring wise, I can easily do
if
that.
I'm moving Banchero out, then you're moving Wiggins to 11. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. And then who will be the other wing since you took out Banchero?
That's what I'm sitting here.
I got
trying to
one,
figure out.
but I'm not gonna say his name because every time I'm gonna say his name, I'm gonna get mad.
Oh, say his name. I don't care about that.
I know it's not, but it's Tobias.
But is he is he in the top 15 in the league though?
If you take Banchero out, you can make an argument for that.
So let's see. What about Cleveland? Who's the wings on Cleveland?
Is that
See, this one has Banchero at 24, and it says he handles the rock like a wing and already possesses excellent passing skills. But they got Wagner way ahead of him as a wing on the same
Wagner.
team.
You know why? Because Banchero won Rookie of the Year. I think that's why.
And Wagner's 14 on this other list here.
Yeah, but
And this is wings.
you said
Michigan. Let's go.
He handles the rock. Okay, so and he facilitates. So I guess so. I guess that's probably why then.
I still
Yeah,
wouldn't have him on
yeah.
the top 15.
Yeah, no, it's
Who-
that's why I'm sitting here looking. I'm going to Cleveland and in Charlotte. Who's their wing? Atlanta. Who do you consider their wings down there?
Do you think Michael Porter Jr. could be on this list? I mean, he's 42%.
Yes.
shooter as well. In his
Good
career.
point. Good point from Denver. Yeah.
I
Okay.
love Michael Porter Jr. too.
Where Blaze, where's Tobias on that list on yours?
Barnes 17, Kuzma 18. This has Ben Simmons at 19, RJ Barrett at 20, Dorian Finney-Smith at 21, Jeremy Grant 22, Tobias at 23.
Out of how many people?
30. And Banchero's 24, Bogdanovich 25, Michael Porter 26, Aaron Gordon 27, Gordon Hayward 28, Dylan Brooks and PJ Tucker 30.
PJ Tucker 30, bruh.
This is SB Nation. That's their top 30.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, if they're classifying based on the scouting report and his handling, I mean, I guess you would then.
This list that I have is also for going into last year. The list you're looking at is going into this year.
Okay,
where the guards at? Where the guards at, Mitch? Come on, I mean, you did the bigs, you did the wings.
Yep,
so where
the guards are here.
Point guard.
Yeah, I thought you playing for a second. I was like, we're not doing guards.
No, the guards are here.
It just says guards, not point guards, just guards.
Yeah.
Here's guards. So we got Luka 1, Curry 2, Devin Booker 3, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 4, Damian Lillard 5, Anthony Edwards 6, Jamal Murray 7, De'Aaron Fox 8, 9, Donovan Mitchell, 10, John Morant, 11, James Harden, 12, Kyrie Irving, Philly halftime's boy Trae Young at 13, Tyrese Halliburton at 14, and Bradley Beal at 15.
I got no major issues with it at first glance.
No.
I don't know. Maybe it's me, and maybe I'm a homer.
I mean, I'd shift a couple, but
no Jalen Brunson. What he did last year for the Knicks.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say, where's Drew Holiday? I was gonna say like.
I could see over. I'll be honest, over Trae Young, yes. Halliburton, okay.
Oh, don't say that. Halftime will be mad.
I mean, I don't care.
I know you don't. I'm just saying the thing.
Yeah. Halftime, I love you, bro, but this is how I feel.
He's number 16, coach. He's 16. Your boy's 16. He's right there.
Oh, he's not 16 here.
Yeah, he is. He's 16. You just can't see it. He's right there.
What is he, John Cena now?
16. I see it.
What is he, John Cena?
He's 15.5.
It's
Brunson's 15.5.
But I mean, I get you can make arguments for everyone there. So it's that's why I said I'm being a homer. I mean, I am. Brunson, what he's done for the Knicks, he's come in. I mean, that this is his team. Look what he's doing in FIBA now, too. That's his team, too, really, in FIBA. I mean, it's, you know, and Arku said one great thing. Trae Young can't play defense.
He cannot, no.
So, I mean, and I'm not saying Brunson can. He's a great defender, but he at least gets his hands dirty and gets in there and really gives it his all. And you know, he understands the defensive concepts. Don't forget, he learned that at Villanova. His dad, Rick, you know, taught him very well. So he's just not overly athletic. So I get that, but I mean, I do understand the 15. It's just, you know what? I'd put him over Trae Young. Hell,
I was just about to say that. I would put Jalen Brunson over Trae Young. And I would put Tyrese Halliburton over Trae Young as well.
I'm going to be honest. Based on last year, I'd even put him over Kyrie. Or consider it. So
I can put Tyrese Halliburton over Trae Young.
I know he's fallen off, but Russell Westbrook would be on this list a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah, a couple of years ago. There's no doubt
about
that.
Oh, yeah, but times change.
You could see someone like Scoot Henderson top 15 if he can play the way he does.
Yeah. I love Scoot Henderson. I love Scoot.
Darius Garland. What about Garland and
Garland? You could put over.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll put him over Beal. I will put him. I don't know if I'll put him above Halliburton.
Hey, Coach, Brunson's 12 on this list I found here. Another list for this year. So we got Brunson at 12. They have LaMelo Ball at 11 in this list, too. Where's he at?
Because of his injuries.
LaMelo, I get it, but LaMelo, his injuries is what's hurting him because that kid can straight up ball.
And I've been saying this for like a while now. LaMelo Ball is a better team player than Anthony Edwards. If he was healthy, I would take LaMelo Ball over Anthony Edwards. I've been saying that for God knows how long.
Not me.
I know you do. I know not you.
You're pushing it with me with that one.
And
This is-
has me
Yeah.
hooked. And has me hooked right now.
I know
Bro,
he has you hooked, but I'm just saying,
it's just that he's
Look
he's
at the
gifted,
rosters.
his skill.
look at the rosters that LaMelo Ball has compared to Anthony Edwards.
Crap.
I get you, but LaMelo can't go down on the box either and hold his own like Edwards. Edwards.
LaMelo Ball could average a triple-double for the whole season.
So
LaMelo pretty
does
much
everyone
carried them
agree
in
Luka's
playing
number
time
one
in his
though?
first 2
That's
Yes.
the real
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Does everyone agree with the top three? I mean, all 15 are great.
Oh, you know what? No, I
Yeah,
don't
I like
agree.
those
Luka
top
number
three.
one. Steph is always going to be number one for me right now.
Yeah.
That's me. I mean, it's just he's a natural born leader, winner, shooter. He can play defense. I mean, Luka can't play no defense. I'm sorry, he can't. He can't.
You mean
But you
that
don't
he
put-
can't play defense with Kyrie in that backcourt?
No.
There you
I
go.
watched him play even before Kyrie got there. The dude does not play defense.
I agree.
He
As
just-
much as I
he
love
looks.
Luka, Steph's number one.
You know who doesn't play defense? Blaze's favorite player.
Oh,
James
damn,
Harden.
I forgot about Harden on there. Damn.
As much as
He's
I hate
the
him,
one.
he's got to be on this list.
He is on the
He's
list.
that
I'm not
good. That's what
knocking
I'm
for that.
saying.
The guy
I
averages
wouldn't
a
take him off.
double-double.
John Morant, I think, is a little bit too low, but I think that's because of everything he went through last year. If he played the whole season, I guarantee you he'd be in the top 4, top 5.
I'll take him over Shea.
This other list I got has him at 4. Jaw at 4.
Yeah, so I think they're factoring in what he went through with all the drama. Because before that, we all loved Ja. We even said between him, Zion, and RJ, before all the BS, he should have been the number one. The way he was playing and closing out games and taking control. I mean,
Yeah. So fun to watch.
Yeah.
so I
And-
mean, ahead.
Someone's forgetting about this guy, DeJounte Murray. I think
Put him
yeah,
in
but
the
he
top 15.
disappeared. He disappeared when he went to Atlanta, though.
because he's sharing the court with Trae Young.
He became second fiddle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why it's like if he was still in San Antonio, yeah, no, I think yeah. You know what? You're making you know what, Mitch? You're making a strong point. You got me thinking about that,
Yeah.
man.
Jamal Murray. His playoff Jamal
Yes.
Murray is on another level.
Yes,
Love
Oh,
his
yeah.
game.
I would
love
put
his
him
game.
over Anthony Edwards.
right
God,
now.
you just
yes.
hate Anthony Edwards today, Mitch. Man, he's like Orange Cassidy, Anthony Edwards, 1 and 2.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm even gonna put him over Dame Lillard based on his playoffs.
Based on recently in
Oh,
the
yeah,
NBA,
same.
yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I would too.
Now I'm gonna say this. I'm expecting Murray to be a top 3 this coming season. I'm gonna be honest. I'm expecting him to
That's
be
fair.
an elite talent because of what he did in the playoffs. And if he's not there, then it's gonna leave me saying maybe it was a fluke.
That is fair.
Because I'm gonna say this, Giants fans are gonna kill me because Eli gets the same thing. He's not great during the regular season, but come playoff time, his game is elevated.
He's a killer.
So
I hated
so-
him in the playoffs. God,
Oh, when he
so
plays
that-
plays Tom Brady.
With the length of the season, some of these
Yeah,
players
it's
do kind of
horrendous
hold
to
off
seeing
till
what
the end of the
Brady
season and
wins.
playoffs too. They bring it more into playoffs.
We'll put
Yeah.
it this way: Archie had 2 separate entanglements that stopped Brady from winning 5 more rings.
yeah.
Mhm, mhm. So,
Yeah.
but the point I'm making is with Murray is that's where right now I'm looking at like he has to play the whole season or he has to play next year at an elite level. Period. Case closed. And if he doesn't, then it's going to leave me saying maybe it's a fluke, and he just doesn't have it, or was it also a factor of whatchamacallit who just left too? Because he did help him because he did a lot of the dirty work.
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce
I was
Brown
just
was
about-
a key component to that championship. and this leaves me wondering. Oh, bro, is he gonna? Are they still gonna be the same? Because Brown was that glue guy. He's that dirty work guy. He's the one guy that, you know what, as an opponent, you hate guys like that. Get on your damn nerves, get under your skin, but when he's on your team, you love him because he deflects a lot of the stuff. He makes it easier for Jamal Murray and guys like that to prosper. So
well, even during the playoff run there was times where he would sneak out rebounds. He would get sneaky assists, hit some big threes after they hit a big three. And he just like look at him like, okay, what? Like, it was like, whoa, this is that guy. Holy shit.
That's the little work that doesn't get credited as much.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I'm wondering. Like, coach, like Denver's got a squad, but without Bruce, are they still that same squad? Who's that?
You have another guy named Bruce that once played for the Spurs.
Bruce Bowen.
Yep.
Hey, as a Kentucky fan, I like seeing 4 Wildcats in the top 10, though. I got to say that much.
Yeah, there's no missing guys.
It never fails. You always got to bring Kentucky.
I got to get hey, man, there's 4 in the top 10, man. That's pretty impressive.
There's no Michigan players.
Michigan.
Hey, just wait for Saturday. We're gonna beat East Carolina.
Yeah, with no head coach and no OC.
Yeah, we're still gonna get that done.
What time's that game, Mitch?
Noon, and it's actually on the Peacock app.
It's on the car.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
So here it is. Bleacher 10's top 10 bigs under 25 with the highest ceilings.
Oh, Mitch's favorite at the top.
Yeah, Victor. Yep.
Boo.
I disagree. I'm sorry. I disagree. I disagree. If you're
This is all suspect because it says highest ceiling, so we don't know.
Right.
Hey, we got 2 Rockets on there.
Zion has to be number
I
1.
see. Okay.
Zion has to be number 1. Jaren Jackson, I could say, is number 2.
What
Heck,
about
even
Paolo?
Walker Kessler should be up a little bit higher. He hasn't done shit in the league. Chet Holmgren got hurt.
Aneka Kwangu's a fucking beast too. He should be a little bit higher than that as well, I think.
I don't know. I don't.
Nick
This is a list
Claxton,
of
you can
potential. This doesn't matter what they've done or haven't done. This is a list of potential. That's what ceiling is to me. It means potential in the future.
The highest ceiling is Zion because he can take over a game and he could be like he can be better than LeBron. To be brutally honest,
want him
with
on the
you,
Knicks then, coach.
because it takes too much to get him. That's the thing. If you're telling me I would have to give up a pick or 2 in RJ, okay. Then I'm going to do it, or give up Julius. Okay, then I'll do it. But you got to give up 5, 6, 7 picks.
The house,
to literally all your players. No,
picks.
And that's why to me it's like any play. It doesn't matter who. You could talk to me about Dame Lillard. If you're talking about giving up damn near all your talent, no, it makes no sense to me because you're stripping your team. So. But getting back to the subject here with Zion to me would be number 1 on this list.
I can't argue.
He just
that.
would. He's big. He can play down on the low. He can shoot the 3. He can handle. He can play defense. I'm sorry, you can't bully him. I'm sorry, Wembanyama. Look how thin he is. My fat ass can bully this kid down. The only thing he would have over me is damn height.
Yeah,
if I was,
Webby and Holmgren put some weight on.
Again, if I was 19 again, that's all I would do. Just take him down low, and I would just, even at 6'2", I would just dunk on him all day long because he's not going to be strong enough to hold me down. And if he tries to block my shot, I'm going to break your fucking wrist.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Now we're talking.
Violence. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Sound like the Lions coach going after kneecaps.
You don't understand how many guys, when they saw me dunk, to be honest with you, I broke a rim at a playground that was, the cement backboards or the real thick backboards.
Yeah,
I broke it dunking it. Exactly. And cats saw it and they're like, but you know what? I was 6'2", almost pushing 300 pounds. What do you expect? I have no game. That's why I always say my game is 4 foot in. That's it in basketball. I can't shoot. I can't dribble. I can take charges. I can set picks. Kid like that, man, come on, get out of here. You can be
Break him in
7-1, whatever, 7-4. I don't care. I'm going to try and break your wrist. And when I break your wrist, all it's going to do is tell everyone else, get the hell out of the way, let them dunk.
Damn. I like this violent coach a lot better. He's ready to hurt people. I like it.
Can I have that
showing
one
the-
against Orange Cassidy?
Dangerous.
Showing the dark side. I dig it.
No, you don't understand. When I'm
Going
a
back to the
player,
bad boy days.
did I play football? Butterfly, yes. I played in college. Yeah, I've coached football, 40 years. I mean, yeah, I'm a different person when it comes to me on the field. Trust me. I'm dirty. Yes, I admit it. I like poking people in the eyes. I'll knee you in your nabs. Yes. I'll step on your fingers. Whatever.
Gosh.
You want to fight me? Go right ahead. First of all, I have a helmet on, so you ain't gonna hurt me. But you know what? When I was younger, I was very strong. So what are you gonna do? You think you're gonna take me out? Nah, bro. Yeah, I'm dirty. I admit it.
I like
So-
this report.
Right? Randy, you're the one who put it in a group chat. I'm going to have you say what you feel about this.
Well, it's just interesting. I mean, it's all hyperbole at this point, right? I mean,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There's going to be a video coming out that he's coming to the Sixers, Mitch.
Oh yes, please let him go there. I'm fine with that too. Yes.
Talk that talk.
Oh my freaking god! He made a new title that Ben Simmons should come to the Sixers.
It's all rumors.
He's coming.
Thank you, Butterfly.
Speculation.
Really
It's fun to
appreciate that.
speculate.
It is.
I'd love to see Giannis in a different uniform, see what he can do. I mean, no
Like
offense. I mean,
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
old school
Yeah.
sticking with your team too, but how long has him and Dame been stuck in these two teams? I mean, he's got a ring at least with that
He's got a
team.
ring, yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me say something to Butterfly. Butterfly, I'm pushing 60, so thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, just look back in the 1950s. You'll see Coach's highlights from the 1950s. It's in black and white. All his highlights are in black and white. Reel to reel.
Let me find. I'm gonna surprise
Just
all
go
y'all
on
in a
YouTube.
second.
Stay away from Mike's Sports Vibes channel.
Nah,
He just
he's a
dropped
good
another
guy. We might do
54.
something for the Eagles and Vikings. But other than
Look to
that,
see what he recently uploaded. You're gonna.
no, I saw it. His Instagram, yeah, I saw it. And then apparently the Bucks are signing guard Ty Washington Jr. on a two-way NBA contract.
So many Knicks fans wanted him a while ago.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. When he was coming out, yeah, a lot of them wanted him.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I was just like, Ty? Okay, what a name. I like the name.
Where'd he
Yeah,
go to
he's-
college?
Why am I
Ty.
calling him blank?
Kentucky Wildcat.
Yeah,
Oh my
I know.
God.
Him with Kentucky and you and Michigan.
Someone called Michigan meat chicken. I was like, wait a minute. Meat
No,
chicken?
that's disrespectful. They ain't chicken.
Meat
Come on,
chicken.
man. No.
No, I don't want to be
Where did I put it?
Dallas Cowboys-ish with the Kentucky players.
Yeah, 60 still young. There you go, Butterfly.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
60's the new 40 because 50's the new 30 from what I heard.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
And Mitch
Yeah.
is 14.
I'm still young with the ladies. I
Oh,
get
yeah.
it.
I'm
Go ahead.
14.
15
Yeah.
maybe.
Boo.
Oh no, Butterfly, please. I lost
There
respect
he
for you. I
goes.
love you to death, Butterfly. You're a great supporter. man.
Whoa.
Did you really say that? Oh, you mean the Oklahoma State Cowboys? Okay.
No, I thought it was the
Everybody-
Wyoming Cowboys.
Yeah, the Wyoming Cowboys. There you go.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, Coach, did you say you were gonna show something, or
Yeah, I'm trying to find it now. Go ahead. No, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
can't
Don't
wait
worry
for the
about it.
NFL?
I
Yeah.
know it's like so close. I said this a couple weeks ago. I was like, it's so hard to talk about hoops when NFL's like right here.
Yep. We all know you're from Texas. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
There's
waiting
other
for
teams in
tomorrow.
Texas.
College football begins tomorrow, so I'm in heaven.
which game is playing? Who's playing tomorrow?
Hold on a second. I'll tell you in 1 second.
West Virginia, Penn State.
Is that one starting tomorrow? Wait a minute. I just remember. I know.
Yeah, Nikki, talk that talk. Yeah. All right.
Tomorrow, Florida and Utah.
Oh,
Okay.
Saturday's Penn State, West Virginia.
Yeah, Saturday's
Yeah,
Michigan versus
and
East Carolina.
Saturday I want to see Colorado and TCU because I want to see what Prime is going to do.
I think that as much as I love what Prime's doing, TCU's going to be a tough start. That team's been dominant the last
It's
couple
going to
years.
be a tough.
As long as it's a close game, that's a big win for Colorado. If they can make it a game.
The issue is going to be, can they get with all the transfers that they have? I mean, they have the number one transfer class in the country, and they came in with like 50 plus kids, but you lost like 60 plus. So, I mean, but I just want to see, like you said, if they're competitive, and I'm not expecting them to win, but I mean, I know
Think if they do, though. Think if they do win. Wow.
Forget it. The amount of people who are hating on him are just gonna have to shut up and go away.
What's wrong? Why would anyone hate on him at this point?
Because a lot of people don't like the brashness. Think about when he was back in the 80s and coming out of Florida State, and the song must be the money,
The money.
with the chains and everything, the sunglasses. Exactly. People hated that. Where you know what? I loved it, man. I loved it. Shoot.
He was my favorite player growing up.
He backed it up on the field every single day.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he was the reason I played corner in middle school and high school and college.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Prime was it, and that's the whole thing. And these kids see it. They see it. So even if he gets 4 wins this year, that's a mass, because Colorado was 1-11 last year.
He could
So if they get
revolutionize
4
college coaching, man. He really can revolutionize it.
The thing is, a lot of these coaches are trying to push the issue on Prime with transfers, but that's the rules of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just the bottom line. And if you get your boosters who are going to, pony up the NIL money, then why wouldn't he do it? So,
So
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So it looks like Bronny is going to return to basketball in the very near future. So
All right,
Good
good
for
for
him.
him. Hope he'll stay safe doing it.
yeah, he was in a
Here
video
it
game
is.
competition. Like a week ago? He looked fine. And then
There was a pre-existing heart problem, is from what I heard, or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I read too. Yeah.
Congenital. He was born with it, basically.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the word I was looking for.
and then
Congenital
the
heart.
Mavericks waited.
That's scary, though,
It really is.
to
Yeah.
have a heart, especially with basketball.
Yeah.
But
And
then
then
again,
The
Go ahead,
Mavericks
Rich, I'm sorry.
waived JaVale McGee. Again.
he's still playing.
He'll end up back on the Warriors.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hey, the Sixers are taking for a 6th or 7th center.
You can't really see it.
What?
He'll be back at the Warriors.
A picture of me when I was 18, but you can't really see because it's so dark. You only see my suit, but you'll see how skinny I was.
All right,
You know,
let me-
I'll give it to you. I'll let you see it.
All right.
Okay.
I don't want to hear none of the pimp stuff. Don't know. I get it. Ha ha ha.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
See, where is he? Where is he? You ready?
Whoa. The Matrix.
There you go.
Baby blue is fly. I love it.
All right.
You can't see because I also have
Wait,
no hair.
were you an alternate for Dumb and Dumber, and they were gonna do a black version with
geez.
our boy here?
Uh,
I see what's going on, bro.
camera
That's
fly.
dope.
That's a first one. I never heard that one. So that's good.
that's
But-
my
and-
favorite
and-
movie.
That's sick.
And Blaze, I had no hair on my head too. So,
Oh, good. All right.
but yeah, everyone said they're like, you were skinny as a kid. I'm like, I was husky. but I wasn't as thick as I am, and I wasn't as heavy and bubbly and chubby as I am now. So, and that's why I said I used to be able to dunk. There, I was like 250. So, and Charles Barkley, rebounding, yeah. Oh boy, what did he say now?
Stephen A. Smith says Ben Simmons wouldn't be on an NBA roster right now if he wasn't already under contract.
Guess who else wouldn't be
That's
under? Guess
that's
who else
true,
would be on a
though.
roster? Stephen A. fucking Smith.
So wait a minute. What he said? There's nothing. What he just said is not wrong. That's true.
That's facts.
Yeah. So I'm not killing him for that.
Why would
He's
anyone
saying
want
what's the
Ben Simmons
truth.
at this point?
Yeah.
You know what, Stephen A. I also commend you because you went at the kid who said something about the world championship in track versus the NBA. You called his take whatever, but you came back and apologized on public TV. So I commend you for at least, being accountable for your own actions. So respect for that.
And then this whole thing with Lonzo, right? That whole thing with Lonzo.
Just
Lonzo was
standing
like,
up,
where
you
the
can't
shorts?
stand up, and he did the video of him standing and sitting, and then
Yeah.
that's some petty bullshit that they're
What?
throwing
Wait a
back
minute.
and forth in my
All right,
opinion.
now you lost me. I didn't see that.
He said something about you can't even sit in a chair or something, or you can't stand up from a chair. And Lonzo did this video with him next to his pool, standing up and sitting, saying, "I have no problem doing this."
Yeah,
And then
Stephen
I'm
A said
back.
he's like, I got sources telling me
No.
that you can't even sit in a chair and get up without assistance. And then Lonzo started getting up and down on one leg, the leg that he had
That's
surgery
petty.
on, sitting down in a chair, getting up. He's like, dude, you got to vet your sources. He's like, and I actually liked you.
It sounds like a couple fifth graders arguing over some girl out in a playground.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that as one who's, has to deal with it. And I don't care. I'm in my late 50s. Yo, you don't make fun of people like that. That's some bullshit.
I mean, I
That's
don't blame
straight
Lonzo
bull.
trying to prove that he can do it, but
Yeah.
it's petty from both of them.
Yeah,
But then did you see the retort after that, though? Then Stephen A said, he goes, just because you're getting up and out of a chair, in and out of a chair, doesn't mean you can run up and down the court for 70-plus games. He's like,
see, that's
he's
tit
like-
for tat. It's little
Yeah.
child shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Here we go again with.
Next
Which
thing
is
you
why
say,
I
one of
don't-
them are going to say your mom, and the other one's going to say, "Oh yeah, well your mom."
Yeah, my
That's
dad
why I
slept with your
don't.
mom.
That's why I
so what's
don't
up?
watch First Take anymore. The only thing I like First
Bad
Take
Take.
for is to turn it on and see Molly Curran. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's it.
Hey,
That's it.
man. Hey, man. Yeah, man.
So,
Hey,
are
man.
you gonna watch it though when Shannon Sharp is on it?
I
No.
don't watch ESPN for anything. I get all my sports from the best network possible, the Hardcore Sports Network. That's where I get my sports, and everyone
Great
out
plug.
there also should.
That's the best.
The
network
new
around.
worldwide leader in sports is the Hardcore Sports Network.
There you go. There you go. If you guys haven't yet, subscribe over there. We're 25 away from 800.
There, my Nightbot just dropped the link too. He heard me. Get that link up there. There
Your
you go.
Nightbot is so much nicer than halftime.
My Nightbot knows what I'm talking about and throws the link up whenever I'm talking about it. Sometimes I start talking about my WrestleSense podcast. Boom, there it is. It's all by luck.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate you, Arku, for listening to podcasts,
Yeah.
even though we
And-
bust your balls.
And then Undisputed, that 14-man team. Oh my God.
Don't watch that either.
Who is that?
Yep.
Skip.
Richard,
Michael Irvin.
and Keyshawn
That's the first
Johnson.
time. That's the
Keyshawn
first time they got skipped to shut up.
Yeah,
He
that's
couldn't
the
get a
one
word in.
where he said being a cornerback is harder than a wide receiver, and the other two
Yes.
get off of their chairs and act all unprofessional and scream and laugh in his face. Sherman, even though he's allowed to have that opinion, but so unprofessional today. There it is. I just mentioned it. Look at that. Yeah, all those TV shows, they're trying to get you to watch with the shock factor, say things you never think you'd hear, say controversial takes, and it's got old for me.
It's just bad. I'm excited.
That
to
what
see
that all
Shane
that
says.
just tells me is that you know what, you're not doing your true journalistic approach, and you're
Yep.
not letting your words and your work speak for yourself. You got to put on a show. I get it. Sometimes we like the entertainment, but not
Yeah.
all the time.
It's too much. You're right, Coach.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't mind it once in a while. You know what? Yes, entertainment
Takes away the nuance.
But give
If
me
it's
the
too much.
stories. Give me the heart, the meat and potatoes of the stories. That's what I want. But again, I'm old school too. So
Yeah, it's got to be clickbait, headlines, controversial takes.
Yeah.
Just
In
give me
your
the news,
face.
bro. Just give me the news.
This is probably the strangest tweet I've ever seen. Someone
Oh,
tweeted Bryce Harper might be the greatest Philadelphia athlete ever.
Oh, what?
Okay, wait a minute,
Now
wait a
you're
minute.
comparing
Go back.
different-
No. Back up the word. Greatest athlete. Didn't say
Philadelphia.
player.
Yeah, athlete. And
And it said
Will
Philadelphia.
Chamberlain,
It didn't say Phillies, right? It just said Philadelphia, right?
Yep.
yeah,
Ever
Philadelphia.
play in
No,
Philadelphia?
right now, Michael Vick is over him. Period. Case closed. Sorry.
Will
You
Athlete.
said
Chamberlain
athlete.
too. You can
You
put Will
and
Chamberlain
Will
there.
Chamberlain, but see, that's the thing. You said
Yep.
athlete.
I don't
So
even
you're
like
talking
comparing different sports like that,
But the point is, I get it, but hey, that opens that door.
Yeah.
I'd put Allen Iverson over Bryce Harper.
Yeah,
Allen Iverson was
Allen
a dual.
Iverson.
He played football and basketball in high school.
Yeah, but Will
Exactly.
Chamberlain did volleyball, track, basketball.
He
Now,
did.
again, now we're comparing different eras, which
karate? Didn't he also do? No, that was Kareem. Sorry, that was Kareem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kareem
Okay.
Karate.
Yeah, Kareem did the karate. So
I want to see the reply.
He did the airplane movie too, which I love. When Kareem was in the
that was
airplane.
hilarious.
I love that.
That was hilarious.
That was
Yeah.
great.
It was great. That's what I love.
And then someone
Yeah,
just said,
so-
not just Philadelphia. Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
whatever.
we know.
Everyone's
we
entitled to
know
their
Walter.
opinion. Everyone
We
can
know
have their
Walter.
opinion.
Yes, he's retired, but I'm going based off the wording. It says greatest athlete. So didn't say
Yeah.
baseball player. It just says athlete. So and does that open it up to college athletes too? What about high school athletes? Let me stop.
Nikki, I'm going to let you guess who tweeted that.
Mike.
Mike Sports Vibes.
Nope. Hunter Broads.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No clue. Now you're giving
He
him
was
unnecessary shine.
No, Hunter Brody is one of the Philadelphia content creators. He was on that show on,
Best damn show.
yeah,
best
the
show ever.
75 Fanatic. He was on one of those. He's a
I'm not
pretty
impressed.
big
Just to show
Philadelphia.
you how little credibility it takes to make it on one of those shows now.
Yeah. You want to hear something funny? He has
Go
the
for it.
same agent as Mark Farzetta.
Really?
Yeah, Mark told me that. He was like, "Yeah, we have the same agent." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Okay. What is it? Bo Jackson. Yep.
There's the man I love. Bo Jackson and Ken Griffey, man. That just reminds me of that era. Those two.
Bo
guys.
Jackson.
Bo was a better
And
two-sport athlete than Dion. He was. I will say that.
Oh, yeah.
Dion wasn't great at
He's
baseball.
better two-sport athlete than Michael
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. No, that's the truth. That's not.
it is the truth. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just because when you think about it,
Anyone that's
Yeah.
ever played two professional sports, that's damn impressive. How about
Yeah.
Danny Ainge? Everybody, not too many people know he
Mhm.
played for the Blue
play
Jays.
baseball. Yeah.
What
yeah,
about
play
Russell Wilson? He was drafted by Texas Rangers, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Wasn't it?
There's a
Dixon was.
lot of players that can play more than one
And was
sport.
traded to the Yankees. Yeah, that's right.
Elway nearly went and played for the Yankees too.
Yep, that too. Yep, good one.
Because he didn't want the Colts to take him. So. But yeah, Bo.
Hoo-hoo.
Look, all I gotta say is when I see a man run up on a wall like the way he did that one time,
Oh yeah, Bo.
yeah.
How about the touchdown where he kept running down into the back?
Against Seattle?
Man, if
Yeah.
Elway
the house.
No. The greatest thing with against Seattle was when he ran over Brian Bosworth.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah, the Boz, yeah.
The Boz had stopped taking his steroids because that we all know that's what he was doing at Oklahoma.
Coklahoma. That's what they
And
called
then
it,
he
Coklahoma back
yeah,
then. too.
true.
He's one of them.
Then he came to the NFL, and Bo said, "Now let me show you what real men do." But yeah, I remember that run play. Oh my gosh, man! What was
Do you
it?
guys think we're
98
gonna have
yards?
another one like that plays two major sports again?
No.
You guys think we'll ever have that
No.
again?
In the
Not
The
Yeah.
past,
closest,
no.
the
They don't-
closest one was Kyler Murray. That was the closest one.
No, he had to sell. He had to sell his contract to or end his contract. So I don't consider that close because you had to end one to play the other. So the pro teams are not going to allow you because of the risk of injuries.
And
That's in the contracts.
didn't the Rockies draft Russell Wilson too back in the day as well?
Yeah, but he was
two-sport
playing.
athlete.
He was playing college sports, and they were going to put him in the minors. That's different. So
Yeah.
I don't look at the minors as playing major professional sports because that's developmental, and they're not paying. They're not putting a lot of money into you as opposed to you're getting paid $46 million with the NFL and $46 million with baseball. That's what I look at to say, okay. Then you're saying though that's a two sport athlete. If you get drafted into baseball, he still didn't go play.
No, he played 2 minor league games. That's it.
Yeah,
And the way the seasons are longer now, including pre and post season and all that, all 3 big major sports run into each other more now than they used to.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to play one,
4. Isn't it? I thought it was 4 major sports:
basketball, football,
hockey, and baseball.
I don't count hockey in there.
Is soccer considered soccer's got to be in there?
Not in the United States.
Worldwide, but
Not in the United States, yeah, but I'm just
worldwide.
Not yet.
I piss off all the soccer fans when I call it kickball, but that's what I call it.
Yeah. My dad's a huge soccer league.
But I also realize how big that sport is.
Yeah, he saw the Premier League at the link. He went. So I was just like,
Soccer and cricket are the 2 biggest worldwide sports.
Soccer does. I'll be honest with you. They do it right because if you got a bad team after a certain amount of time, they drop you down to the lower level to bring yourself up.
Yeah,
And I was just like,
it's too boring to watch.
Yeah,
that's
I
kind of
can't
where
watch it. I can talk about it, but I can't watch.
I respect the athlete, same as hockey. I respect hockey's probably the hardest sport because you're on fucking skates. Number one, but at the same time, soccer, that field is so big, and I can't really watch a sport where I can't understand the time. Like the game's over, but then you got this extra time and that extra time and this.
I just remember when I was 10 years old, they put me at goalie. The ball hit me in the face. That was it. Nope,
you're done.
No, I can't play it.
We're gonna fry our brains, aren't you, Mitch? The brain games.
Hey.
My head is DeMar DeRozan.
We already know. No, yeah.
Okay.
And we already know. Yeah. DeMar DeRozan.
Bulls would be Rodman would be too obvious.
32. I can change it. So.
Jesus.
Oh, then I forgot about that. Then forget UNC Chicago. I'm not even going to mention it because we all know where.
Too easy. Yeah, that'd be too easy.
I mean, no. I know it's Michael Jordan, but there's got to be other ones.
If you're looking for rarity, yeah.
What college did Steve Kerr go to?
Arizona.
That was Arizona. Okay.
Bob Love, who played for the Chicago Bulls, what school did he play for?
Was that Kevin Love's dad?
No. He was before Michael got there. He was considered one of their all-time best. I'm trying not to look it up. No, I'm just trying to think. Because I was thinking, did he go play for the Bulls and the Pistons? So, but is it Bob Love? Hold a minute. I want to make sure I get the right name.
Randy, Raptors under 5 points per game.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna do
I was gonna say maybe we change the first one to Charles Oakley too. Maybe.
Oh my God, I can't spell.
L.
Yeah. Something Orange Cassidy's going to receive tonight.
Oh.
There you go.
It's much better. Thinking about people to score under 5 points per game, man, that's embarrassing for them. Number one,
Andre Gallinari.
Gallinari
under
Gallinari?
5 points.
No, we had Bargnani.
I think that's what he meant. Oh, it's not even there. Okay.
Holy shit, I can't.
Who's a player that never played in the playoffs?
Under 5 points and never played. That's a tough little categories there.
Yeah.
Bob Love didn't play for.
Played for the
Detroit.
Carolina. Played for Carolina. Never in the playoffs. Montross?
Montrezl Harrell?
No. Fuck.
That's a name.
I'm going way back.
What about Pistons and the Bulls? There's gotta be some there. Rodman? I guess.
Yeah, Rodman
That's
did.
the only one I
It's
can
easy.
think of.
No, what's his name? Who played for the Sixers and he played for the Nets? Rick Mahorn play for the Bulls and the Pistons?
I'm pretty sure Horn played for the Pistons. I don't know about the Bulls though.
Nope.
Okay.
Eric Montross was his name. He played for Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Big, ugly white boy
Mhm.
center. He might have never played in the playoffs, and he might be under 5 points a game too. I'm trying to think of scrubs.
Wait, where
to be
would
honest.
that go, Blaze? Where would that go?
Either second or third on the bottom. North Carolina under 5, or North Carolina never in playoffs.
All right, let's try it here.
MON. Yeah.
There it is.
Montross.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's
There
a
you go.
1.42.
Good
I was
one.
trying to think of the worst
Wow.
player that ever came out of Carolina that made the NBA. Not really worse if you're a pro, but he was bad.
Detroit,
Played for
5
Carolina,
points.
never in the playoffs. I'm thinking of a point guard from Carolina.
Well, Dennis Rodman can go to Pistons and 5 points and under.
See,
'Cause
the
he
never in playoffs is tough because they could be on the bench of a team that made the playoffs, and still,
Rodman.
No, when he
Rodman-
played for the Pistons, he was over 5 points a game.
no, but
It's
this
when
is
he's on the
just played for.
Bulls.
Yeah, he definitely played for both.
Let's
22
put him there for right now.
under 5
Could've
points. That's
sworn he
tough.
Played
Man.
under 5 points.
Pistons under 5 points. Well, think about one of them centers that were there just for defense.
Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown. Oh no.
Was he on the Pistons? No, he wasn't on the Pistons.
I think he was for the year when AI was there.
There you go. Wow.
Wow.
Good one.
Nice.
2% away. Damn it.
All right, Randy, you got to get the Raptors one.
I'm fucking having a hard time. Otto Porter, maybe because he was injured for
Under 5 points. You got to think of
Under 5 points or never in
third
playoffs?
stringer.
under 5 points because he's been in the playoffs.
You got to think of third
With the
stringers or
Warriors.
something.
Nope.
Nah,
Oh.
he was 5.1 points a game.
Fuck sakes.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you knew.
No.
Bro, you know how hard it is to think of players that like you basically didn't really think
Never.
of?
It's true.
Dude,
Cracking
just about
your
everyone
brain.
can't Get to the
Jo-
playoffs.
Jody Meeks or Jeremy
Oh,
We
Lin.
could sit
maybe?
here and
That's
name
a
20
name.
plus players, but fucking under 5 points. That's
Nope.
a brain racker.
Jeremy Lin.
Nope.
Man,
Jeremy Lin's a legend. What are you talking about?
Lynn Sandy.
Yeah, but when he played on the Raptors, he kind of came like almost third fiddle with us. Oh my
I keep seeing all
gosh.
these reports about the other players that were
Can I
on
just
Jeremy
put Michael
Lin's team.
Jordan
that-
here? Just like throw us
No, it's going to be like 50%.
I'm actually curious though.
Yeah, check it out.
Go ahead. You can
You always
change
go
it,
back
right?
later.
Yeah. 38.
Hey, look at the rarity score.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Mitch got a boner. Over to 69. You want to keep it there
Change the
just for-
Pistons and the Bulls to John Sally.
For this one?
Yeah. John Sally.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a good one.
He
That is
was
a good
also
one.
in the movie Eddie. That's how I know him.
Oh,
Hey, that's my movie. Stop it. That's my
I
movie.
know,
I
I
love
love
that.
the movie. I loved it.
Yes.
I loved it.
2 more lights for 5.
That's one of my favorite basketball movies.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people talk about it. It's kind of insane.
Because most people didn't really get into it, but shit, I love the scene where she was under the bed and came out when Rick Mahorn was trying to
Right?
get it on with his wife. So that was hilarious.
Wait, was that Mahorn or Fox?
Fuck, I can't think
I
of
mean,
any.
Fox,
yeah.
yeah.
Come on, Randy. Think of the worst Raptor that's ever played for the team that you can think of.
And go.
I'm trying to think right now myself.
I want to change this one, obviously, and then if we could somehow get that one lower.
Oh, what the hell's this goddamn name? For the Lord of me, help me, please, Lord.
I don't think the Lord really cares who scored under 5 points for the Raptors.
Wait,
Right?
Randy, you got it?
No, I was agreeing with them because it hurts.
Pause.
Pause.
That Kwame Brown one, Nikki, that was good. Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
who's
you
the
didn't check
Pistons?
that
I
one,
kind of
did
cheat
you?
just by looking at a list of Raptor players. I still don't know who scored points, but the one that sticks out to me is Jason Capono.
Let's try it.
I didn't want to cheat though, but
Nope. What'd you
Wow.
I'm just looking at a list of players. I don't know what score. I'm just looking at what player.
Nope.
Damn.
That's tough. Even if you grab someone who you didn't think did well, they may have averaged 7 points a game, or they only played 20 or something. TJ Ford.
For 5 points or never in the playoffs.
I don't know. The playoff thing, Randy would know better than me, because I don't even know when they made the playoffs or anything.
Nope.
TJ Ford isn't. Well, he went
never
to
make the
Texas.
playoffs. Junkyard Dog, maybe. What's his name?
Zach Randolph.
No, Junkyard Dog, not Zach Randolph.
Isn't that
Oh,
no? Wasn't that his nickname?
No,
No.
What was
No,
his
the
nickname? I
Raptors.
knew it was.
Junkyard Dog was Mario Elie.
Okay. What? Hold on, that's gonna bother me now.
I know. I'm looking it up. Zebo.
Mario.
Zebo is Zach Randolph's nickname.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Debo with a Z.
Huh?
You're gonna steal your chain
Damn.
if you don't watch out.
Oh, my chain's over there. I don't want to steal it.
Where's the button? Under 5 points again. That's a very difficult. Gary Trent Jr. We always make fun of him. They ever score under 5 points a game?
Nope.
Damn. Doug Christie? No, he was half decent.
Yep.
Antonio Davis, because he was blocking shots and rebounding all the time, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe he scored under 5.
Watch, he probably averaged like 6.4.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, we did it.
Maybe like 3 points a game, but he probably averaged 10 rebounds and 5 blocks
All
a
right.
game.
And 5 fouls.
Never in playoffs. That's
Yeah.
tough, man.
Did Damon Stoudemire ever make the playoffs?
That might be a good one for the top one. Yeah,
I'm trying to
Stoudemire.
remember. Did
Never
Chris
heard of
Bosh
this
get to
name.
the playoffs with us?
Damien
I-
Stoudemire, because Damon.
How you spell-
Damon. Damon. O-N.
There it is.
Stoudemire. There he is.
Nope.
'Cause I'm trying to think
Oh.
about right when the Raptors first started. I'm sure they didn't make
Yeah.
the playoffs the first couple years, but
I cheated. I'm not gonna give y'all it though.
Blake cheated.
I'm just looking at a list of players. I
For
can't
the-
tell. It doesn't say
for
who's
the
playing the
Bulls.
playoffs or not.
For the Bulls and you want me to give it to you?
Yep.
What, Bulls in Carolina?
Tony Bradley,
For the
Oh,
Bulls
Instead of
and
Jordan.
okay, that works.
Toronto Raptors never made the playoffs. Mike James. Was he on the team when you guys were in the playoffs or not?
no.
Damn, maybe he was.
What?
Would that mean never in the playoffs as a Raptor or never in the playoffs as a whole? Because what if they went to a different player, a different team, and made it to the playoffs?
says never played in playoffs. So I
So
can
that
only
means
take it
never
as
his whole career.
yeah, his whole career.
Shit.
Shit.
Think about past the last couple years, because how many teams make the damn playoffs now? Almost half the league.
Basically.
12 or something out of 30. That's
Yeah.
almost half.
With the play-in, yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, it's almost half the league.
I'm guessing DeMar DeRozan for this one.
Better than Oakley?
No, I'm just saying that
Oh
was a
no,
player
it would
that
be,
came
yeah, it
by.
would be there, but it'd probably be a higher percentage.
I'm actually curious now.
Okay, this is a Raptor from way back. Can't remember what college
Yeah.
he went to. Coach, you might remember Danielle Marshall.
Oh, I love.
Danya went to Connecticut.
Yeah, I knew it was a Big East school.
Sebastian Telfair?
Danielle Marshall for the top one, Mitch? Maybe?
I think he
Donyell.
There
There he is.
Nope.
Damn, everybody
No,
played
how
in the
many?
playoffs.
Dude, no, he didn't play there. That's right. I
Randy,
don't know
who
if
were
he-
you saying?
A Sebastian Telfair?
Sebastian Telfair.
There you
Stefan
go.
Marbury.
There
Hey.
it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Two-
yeah.
2.5.
Street ball
Steph-
legend, Sebastian
2.15.
Telfair.
Steph's little cousin.
Now, Piston that never made the playoffs.
Oh, my brain is bleeding. What's going on?
Yeah, I
guys?
know. My head hurts.
Right.
Yeah, fucking migraine now. Thanks a lot, man. This is called the migraine game.
About to get an aneurysm.
Eric
Oh.
Montross might work in the never made the playoffs too. You can't use him twice. He's good right where he's at with 1.42. I'm thinking of a guard. There was a point guard for the North. I'm trying to think of someone who made the NBA but didn't play very long. So there's a better chance of him not making the playoffs. Thinking of a North Carolina point guard from not too long ago. He
Hey,
made the
TRL.
NBA.
TRL was good.
Hey,
Hey, what?
nothing. Fucking, I can't remember his name. Point guard.
Felton did play in the playoffs. That's right, he did.
Raymond Felton.
No, he played with the Knicks that year that with
Jeff McGinnis.
no.
Jeff McGinnis. Hold on.
I think he made a playoffs with somebody too.
Nope.
Yeah, that's tough, man. You could look all the lists you want, man. There ain't no list that's going to tell you who didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. It's
That's a hell of a question. Somebody who didn't play in the NBA very long that played for the Pistons or the
I got it.
what?
Marcus Page.
Okay.
Who?
That's a good answer. If we say who, that's probably a good answer. Because that's what we're
Got
looking
it.
for.
Oh,
We're looking for rare people who didn't play very long. Pistons that never made the playoffs. So take the 90s out, because throughout the 90s, they were in the playoffs all the time. Cade Cunningham. Did they make the playoffs while Cade's on?
Cade Cunningham.
Might as well take a rookie from this past year.
right.
Oh,
Even if it's
someone
a
said.
rookie, will still be under.
RC said Will Bynum.
Well, for which one?
Oh, I heard. Is it for the Pistons one? I guess. I'll try it.
He's gonna try it. Let's see if it works for the win.
Nope. I think it was for this one. I'm gonna try.
Off the front of the rim, but we got the rebound.
Never
You
made the
just know-
playoffs.
We're through.
Nope. Will Bynum doesn't even work.
Pistons never made the playoffs.
Man.
I keep thinking of the 90s now, and they made the playoffs all the time, and I'm trying to get that out of my head. Have they been in the playoffs the last couple years? I don't think so.
No, I
And then
haven't.
the squad that comes to my mind is like Ben Wallace, and then when they won,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gotta be like either from the 50s and 60s or the last couple years. 70s, maybe 70s for the Pistons.
I got it. I love how I'm just figuring this out now. Tom Van Arsdale?
What? We're not talking about the guy who cleans up the garbage in the locker room.
no, man, how the hell did you find that out?
Got it.
You had to look that up.
He had to search that. Had
There's
to.
no fucking
Yeah,
way you
too.
knew who Tom Van
Especially when he goes, I
Arsdale is.
can't believe how I
You
came up
pulled
with
that
this.
out of your Arsdale.
Tom Van Arsdale. What year did he play, Mitch?
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
It
I
said
looked it up.
60.
I'm being honest.
It's 55 to 61 or something when you put his name in there.
Hey,
Oh yeah, Mitch remembers that guy. He has his baseball. He has his basketball card. They didn't
Hey.
make
Oh,
that
it's right in
buck.
front of him. Now he's like, why didn't I look at that right there?
Tom Van Arsdale.
Look at the percentage.
0.41. Jesus.
Now I want to know the Pistons and the Raptors and the Bulls.
Just for you, Mitch.
It's already over.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna send this just to you, Mitch. Wait a minute,
Alright.
where's your?
Tom Van Arsdale.
Hey, you looked up some names.
I just
It
looked up
was-
a list of names.
It was
It
the way
didn't
you
help me
delivered it.
pick.
You're like, I can't believe I came up with this. You're like, Tom Van Arsdale. And then it's like, wait, what? Who the fuck is that?
Who played?
And
So
he
what
played in
you-
the 50s.
So no, what you do is you go like, who's the Detroit Pistons player who never played in the playoffs? And it's
Oh,
just
shit.
like first one right there.
So I looked up who's played for the Raptors and the Bulls, and the first thing in this article is one of these fucking grids.
Exactly, because today.
It's actually this grid that we're looking up. I just looked. It's
Now you
some
know how I
article.
did it. Now you know how I did it.
Oakley is the only one, dude. There's no other names.
Yeah.
I really want to know the Carolina.
Other than like DeRozan, but that might have been a bit of a
that went
obvious-
up. That
It was like
go up.
it was like 32. Something
Yeah,
like that.
you're right. That was like a high one. Yeah.
I could. Oh look, hey, he scores better than 70.25%.
Yeah, because nobody thought of fucking Van's down.
Tom Van
Tom Van Arsdale.
Arsdale.
Hey, you're
I
welcome.
love it. I love it.
You have an Arsdale Pistons jersey, don't you?
Oh, dude, if I had crispy flakes on, he would have been happy.
Oh man, true to the hit squad.
Hit squad.
It really might not be.
So what, you DM'd it
that
to
might be
me,
the only
Coach?
two people that have all played for the
Huh?
Bulls and Raptors.
You sent
Well,
it. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, no, I sent that to you, Mitch. That's imagine.
Oh wow! Please,
Please.
for the love of God, no. Why would you pick that school out of everyone?
But yeah, well, what? Check this out.
I'm listening.
If they get Dylan Harper for next year's class,
Yeah,
they'll have the number one class in the country. Right now, they're number 2.
really?
Rutgers
never
is
knew
number
that.
2. Rutgers is number 2 right now in the country in terms of recruits for her. What is it? 247. So, and if they get Dylan Harper, they're going to be number 1.
I'm curious now. I'm looking at players that scored under 5 points a game.
Yeah,
That's
look,
a two.
see,
Yeah.
that's a 2K name.
That's a 2K name.
What do I want? What do I want?
Okay,
What do I want?
generated.
I really want to know Carolina and the Bulls besides
Wow.
Michael Green.
PJ Tucker's on the list. He averaged 3.5 points last year.
Oh my God! How did we not think of that?
That's a
But
perfect
we didn't have
score.
Philadelphia as a pick, though.
Right.
Thaddeus Young for Toronto averaged 4.4 last year.
Wait, didn't Daddy Young play for the Bulls too?
He played for the Spurs.
Yes.
He's played for
But
Thaddeus
yeah,
Young was the answer for all 9 categories.
He didn't play for North Carolina.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't
No,
recall
it
him
was-
playing for.
It was a bad joke.
Ow.
Here, I
Oh.
give myself the button.
I'm like, wait, because I know he got drafted by the Sixers. How many years ago?
Oh, this is just all last year's.
Some
Under
Mama
5 points for last
Southern
year.
Style barbecue. Yes.
All right. So that's gonna conclude. Huh?
Just all right.
I just want to know
Yeah.
Carolina and the Bulls.
Hell no.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
order for- No, I was looking at some barbecue, and they're like, for a plate, 4 wings of fried fish is $30. Hell no.
What?
Hell no.
How big are this fish?
Right?
Oh, one of the names for North Carolina and the Bulls is Kobe White.
Kobe White, yeah, I just found that one too.
Kobe White.
Yeah, but
Reggie
your
Bullock is
percentages-
another
Reggie
one.
Bullock, Cole
Cole
Anthony.
Anthony,
Quit looking at the same article.
Harrison Barnes,
Well,
and
wait a minute.
Cameron Johnson.
Cole Anthony, Harrison Barnes. Yeah,
But wouldn't the
look at
percentages
Sportskeeda.
put it up higher?
Yes.
Yeah, so because I knew it was Kobe White, I just said, "No, he's still playing. That's too easy." That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah.
You saved us.
You know what?
That
I'm
was
getting me some oxtail. Screw that.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. I'm getting hungry now.
Thanks, Coach.
That's what I'm talking about. $18 for some oxtails. I'm cool with that.
All right, guys, that's going to conclude Pick and Roll Podcast episode 40. Next week, we're going to have to move it to 6 o'clock because next Wednesday, it's my first day of my job. So I want to get back home till like 6:05, 6:10. So next week, we'll start a bit later at 6 Eastern.
15.
Yeah, 6:15. I'll do that then.
So you can be here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Why don't you make it 6:09?
I've done that before.
Oh.
I've done that before.
I'm sure you've done 69 before.
609 is
No, 6:09.
area code. Motherfuckers.
All right. On that note,
No, bitch, if you've done 69, don't leave that hanging. Have you done it?
It's a story.
on that
Not-
note,
But
get
not
you
with your
later.
stuffed animal.
Don't worry, it's just us listening. It's okay.
Yeah, you're not being broadcast. We won't tell anybody. I promise. I
Yeah,
won't tell
bro.
anybody.
Like, I swear to God, like it's not like we're literally locked in listening to the world. Like, come on, bro.
All right, guys, we'll catch you all later. Bye.
No, seriously.